Hello, YouTube viewers. Thank you for joining me on these Earth cooking adventures. Today, we will be making a more complicated Earth food. However, this food is not common only to Earth, but is common to many planets. On my world, it is called shuba. It is made from boiling water, as is typical, and we'll also be adding other ingredients, namely an egg. Sometimes 2 eggs are used depending upon the quantity of soup one is making. On Earth, this is called egg drop soup. These are the ingredients we will be using. We have what is called chicken bouillon. It is a dehydrated form of chicken. We have a spice called turmeric. We have another dehydrated. This is a dehydrated powder from the potato, like we prepared last time. And we have an egg, and we also have another earth plant. This one is called an onion. These are not completely grown onions. They are small. They're called scallions, or green onions. In the cooking pan, I have placed 2 cups of water. And to this, I will add the dehydrated chicken, which contains a lot of the mineral salt, sodium chloride, which we've used before in flavoring our earth food. We'll also add the turmeric, which is used primarily to maintain an orange or a yellowish color to the dish. We will allow this to come to a boil. I hear that it is making the sounds of the very first part of the boil. Soon it will be boiling. I'm interested in tasting the dehydrated chicken and the dehydrated potato. The bagnak, our recycling wing, contains various kinds of mineral and organic processors, including a dehydrator. We also have the capacity to freeze dry and molecularly separate many various minerals, metals, and organic compounds. The bagnak recycles all material that it comes across. Once our soup or our water and spices have reached boiling, we will take it away from the heat. And to that we will add the potato starch or potato powder. First we will mix the potato powder into some water so that it will be dissolved or suspended. The potato starch does not dissolve. It forms a non-Newtonian suspension that becomes a thickening agent when added to hot water or soups. Many forms of soup are made throughout the galaxy. It is a very basic form of food. I do not know of a single culture that does not have soup or something very similar. And they will range in consistency of water to that of paste, depending upon one's taste. Soon it will boil. Ooh, it appears to be boiling. I've removed the soup from the heat. It is no longer bubbling. It is still hot, however. And to this I will stir gently and add the dehydrated potato starch, which is suspended in water. And this will add body to the soup. I have returned the soup to the heat to raise the temperature to boiling again, to cook completely the dehydrated potato and thicken the soup. I have heated the soup again to boiling, and you can see it is clearly thickened. And to this, I will add the egg. I've cracked open the egg, and I will now beat it so it is a uniform consistency. Now that I have the eggs a uniform consistency, I will gently stir the soup and add the eggs in a slow stream, as is customary in human cooked food. Not all cultures prepare it in this particular fashion. Some will just dump the entire egg into the soup and cook it as a large chunk. I believe there's another earth method called poach, where raw egg is placed into a soup and boiled. From this point, the soup will be garnished with the earth onion. Now that the onions have been chopped, we can add them as a garnish to the soup. This is the served plate. We have put it in a nice bowl. You can see that the soup has consistency and a very beautiful color, and it smells very good. I'm looking forward to tasting it. This looks delicious. I will try some. It is quite good. They have another ingredient one can add to this as a flavoring agent. It's called soy sauce. It's made from a bean that grows on the earth. We put it in a little bit. And this soy sauce contains a concentrated version of the mineral salt known as monosodium glutamate. It is a common flavoring agent. Allow me to taste it again. Oh yeah, that is another layer of flavor. I recommend that. Thank you for joining my Earth cooking adventures. I was happy to bring an Earth dish that is similar in many worlds. Until next time, goodbye.